Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back with Eden Zero, chapter 36, the Gaia. Last chapter, we ended off with Homura seemingly betraying the group and joined Jamalov. Um, we'll see how that turns out. I don't believe it for one sec, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. Love this cover page, by the way. Man, really digging it. Um, I have many thoughts. Okay, let's get into this. So rightfully so, everyone's pretty shocked. Homura, that girl you're protecting is nothing more than computer data. Data or not, she's alive. She's only running a program that emotes fear because she has a heart. What is Homura doing with him? He betrayed us. I thought we were friends, Homura, weren't we? I will be joining Drac and Joe. This does not compute. Oh, Pino. What about your search for Miss Valkyrie? You believe that story? You. If you're going to run, this is your last chance. If you intend to stand in my way. I mean, again, how interesting would that be if Homura actually wanted to join Drac and Joe? Then I will have to remove you. This is not doing it for me. Stop being so dramatic. Shout out to Jamalov, man. That's the one thing so far in this arc that I agree with. Everybody open fire. Yeah, look at Homer's face, man. Right here. Yeah. Do they really all have to fire? Shiki, I could dodge, but then the townspeople will. Oh? What? It's Homura. What the Homura? What in the cosmos? Weird, but it also like doubly weird that it's like actually like her, like actual like physical version, right? Like her real life body is in the game. That's really weird. So who's the imposter? But it doesn't make sense that herself, like, you would think that she would be inside of another, avatar, right? Like a different body completely. It's so weird that like her actual body is here. Two Homeras. But based on looks, this one is when I arrived on this planet, I found myself in a jail cell, oddly enough. I spent one day making my escape, and another gathering information which led me here. What should I find but some scoundrel going about using my name? First of all, I would never take on a man's appearance. I mean, it does pique my interest, but no, it does not. Confound it. I spoke my mind out loud again. Pretty sure she's the real one, yeah. But then, how did the imposter know so much about us? Who are you? We're so close. Yeah, I mean, I didn't doubt it for a second, but it would have been nice if it was like a little bit more drawn out, Like, it wasn't even like a full chapter of us, getting to believe whether this was real or not. Um, Shut up. This is so not doing it for me. He just killed the monsters. I hate it when things drag on like this. I'm done. It's not worth it anymore. You can all die now. Damn. Lasers. Is there anything he can't do? and the Homer imposter's just like running away. You shall not escape. I will go after the imposter and uncover the villain's true identity. Okay. Don't you worry about us. Leave it to me. You just kick Jamlov in the face. And it didn't work. He's got the perfect cheat. Attacking NPCs, controlling monsters, he's probably powered himself up above and beyond the game's parameters. He's illegally modified the planet's data to give himself an advantage. So how are we supposed to beat a guy like that? Are you people stupid? Just use cheats of your own. Can we do like infinite life or like infinite ammo, like GTA or whatever? Um, you're a fast one. Pulling up inventory, summoning my steed. What the hell? I see you utilize this planet's technology, but I have learned to cooperate this technology as well. What is that preposterous riding posture? What the hell? That's right, I no longer have to mimic your behavior. I would never ride a horse with that posture. Who are you? I have the ability to copy a person's appearance, personality, and memories, and I took the liberty of using yours to help me get close to Jamalov. But like, the mission is a bust anyway. I think I just want you to disappear now. I am Amira. I belong to the Galactic Intelligence Agency, the Gaia. To think a spy would introduce herself as such. You are as loose-lipped as I am. Oh no, I was still like channeling some of Homer's personality. I like her design though. Cool. So I mean, just based off of like, yeah, if she's a part of the like an intelligence agency, then theoretically she shouldn't be like this should be an ally, right? Because her goal at the end of the day is to get closer to Dragon Joe. So, um, it's like interests are aligned, right? Between these two parties. So, um, yeah, that's interesting. It's curious that she would masquerade as Homer. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around that specifically. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. But then there's also that character Jesse, so we would have to assume that that character as well is also a part of Gaia. Um, but at the same time, Jesse seemed like he was up to his own sort of shenanigans as well. Um, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. We're gonna see Shiki wipe the floor with Jamalov. I don't expect Jamalov to do too much. Um, but yeah, man. Very interesting stuff. Um, let's see if I'm still laughing at the fact that she actually like basically gave up her identity, right? um, okay, so when she says that I was still channeling some of Homura's personality, I thought she was just like making up an excuse as to why she just literally like gave up her identity, but like it could be the fact that like no, like she's still like retaining, like she still hasn't like slipped out of Homura's personality, like she said she's still like that's still a little bit like inside of her right now. So if that is the case and it wasn't just her making up like a random excuse, then that's actually like really really funny. That it actually takes time to like almost like a snake, right? Like to shed away that skin, to shed away the personality and mannerisms of Homura. um it also could be like obviously Homer wouldn't stand on a horse or whatever the thing that she was riding on with her arms outstretched like Amira was doing, but maybe that was something that one of the past, personalities that Amira took over, um, that was something that person, that NPC did or something. I don't know, and she's still doing it because that part of that NPC is like still inside of her. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a pretty fascinating idea. Um, I don't think Masha I don't think Masha was gonna get too deep into it, but man, on paper it does sound like really, really interesting. Like if Amira ever got to the point where she was using this ability so much that she actually started like losing bits of like her own personality and like her own individuality, and almost like a Assassin's Creed sort of like bleeding effect where like Desmond would spend hours and hours and hours reliving the lives of his ancestors, and he would actually take on you know the abilities of Altair and Ezio, and like the sort of line between, you know, like Altair and Desmond would become like blurred, and like both of those personalities would start meshing together like bit by bit, to the point where that line doesn't even exist anymore, and they're actually like kind of become one by Assassin's Creed 3, right? um so again, I don't think Mashima would ever go that deep, but it is fascinating to think that like maybe Amira has done this so many times that like, yeah, she has trouble still kind of, you know, like shedding, you know, the personalities of the other people that she's kind of like mimicked in her life. um yeah, that would be really really interesting. um yeah, for sure, almost like some Ghost in the Shell territory as well, man. um that's the thing, man. Like when like even Zero hasn't gotten there yet. Maybe they will in future arcs, but like the whole, you know, idea of us being in the future and things of that nature really opens the door for some really fascinating, you know, themes and ideas, some really really deep, crazy, creepy ideas, cyberpunk ideas. um and yeah, I I kind of hope that Mashima could touch on some of those things, but I don't think he will. But yeah, this Amira, nonetheless, Amira seems interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this reaction, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more Eden Zero, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.